So this continuation happens approximately a year after the first, with Enola having opened her own investigator organization, that is doing probably as well as Elon's Twitter dominate. 0 clients on account of her age and orientation, with many requesting the genuine Sherlock, not this odd young lady, who seems as though she's 11. However, a little kid named Bessie plunges in with a missing individuals case that saves Enola's vocation and the film's plot. Basically Bessie's Sarah, they're not genuine sisters, one morning, just turned up missing. The underlying pieces of information are Sarah's red hair, her being a scholar, lipstick, and one withering plant, while another is prospering. This leads Enola to the Lion's match manufacturing plant, where she not just finds Sarah had taken significant record reports from the Lion's office, however an infection called typhus is spreading like a pestilence, with a large number of the production line young ladies contracting it. This feels frightfully like don't worry about it. Enola keeps an eye on a gathering between Mr. Lion, his offspring, William, alongside Mr. McIntyre and his secretary Ms. Mira Troy. Enola's hunch to follow Sarah's level mate, May, demonstrates productive as she finds they worked at the Paragon Theatre together as entertainers, instead of the Staghorn's bar that she had told Bessie. Something is not right, as Enola accumulates more proof including matching lipstick and a secret love letter. Feeling a shadow follow her, Enola chances upon a smashed Sherlock, as both head to his place. The situation starts to get interesting, as Sherlock's own secret, which seems to be a Charlie Kelly Pepes Sylvia circumstance, may have an association with Enola's, both including monetary dealings and bank moves. Enola's unexpected, deliberate gathering with Tewksbury, the youthful chap from the principal film, in the recreation area facilitates the examination, as she breaks the affection letter figure and recognizing the blossom drawing is a poppy, driving her to 28 Chime Spot, Whitechapel. Not a congregation, rather truly an affection home, with a dead May. Pause, May's dead? As of now. Things are a piece off-putting however, on the grounds that reviewer Lestrade, a couple of cops, and director Vessel show up minutes after the fact. Who is assuredly the stick using more bizarre following Enola the prior night. Clearly discovered in the act, Enola has red blood on her, whatever, Enola is clearly suspect number 1 in May's demise. Discovering that both Enola and Vessel have a common interest in finding Sarah, Enola escapes before she can be captured. Presently realizing she is searching for specialist, with a tightened cap, of which was found at May's crime location. Enola understands the blossom drawing isn't of a poppy, however that of a sweet William Lion, the gent she saw at the manufacturing plant. It's completely associated McGainin. Knowing this, Enola takes off to the go-between's ball, fooling William into surrendering his penmanship, affirming he as a matter of fact composed Sarah's secret love letter. Later addressing him during a dance. Back to the Pepes Sylvia Sherlock case, similar to verse moving, Sherlock understands the bank moving example is that of the 27 moves that exist. There are 27 moves. The Cupid mix, Macarena, anything that the damnation this is, okay. One way or the other he breaks the code uncovering a chilling message, in a nearly jigsaw, want to play a game, design. Great to meet you Sherlock Holmes, with the record name being Moriarty, the game is hatching. Bouquet Enola sadly goes to prison. This entire grouping is really pointless. Truly. Enola's mom and Edith succinct break her out, smoke bomb a carriage, beat up Chalice and his hooligans, you get it, activity. Also, back to London. Presently like the consummation of a Saw film, the hints as a whole and pieces at long last get sorted out, uncovering Sarah and May had been doing their own exploration, found the white phosphorus utilized for the new matches, rather than the old red tips, was the reason for the typhus among the production line young ladies. Lyons and McIntyre knew about this, however needed a less expensive item, bringing about enormous benefits. Sarah was to uncover them, that is the reason Vessel was recruited to capture her before she could talk. Indeed, even William Lyon, Sarah's darling, was working with them to uncover reality. With the assistance of T-Bone, Enola and Sherlock look for additional responses from William, just to think that he is dead. Upon additional examination, the hints at the scene apparently are all planted to perplex them, yet Enola tracks down a folded piece of printed music in William's grasp. TK9 illuminates them, the reality of the divine beings, that divine beings, can allude to the high level of the theater. The Paragon Theater. This coordinates back there, with X denoting the spot, notwithstanding Dr. Jones' lessons, driving Enola, Sherlock, and T-Berry to all of the proof expected to uncover Lyons, McIntyre, and their monetary defilements. Sarah uncovers herself, having been the blonde Cicely in a hairpiece at the ball, as everything is accumulated to surrender to the specialists. Vessel and his hooligans show up, expressing it is all shakedown, absolutely no part of this will stick, endeavoring to kill every one of them. Through this you understand Chalice's defilement connects to Lyons and McIntyre. I thought it was amusing that Vessel said this. Just to have that little glimpse of heaven, when Enola Pecker snared him, crashing down onto the stage. As the residue settles, Sherlock has another stunt at his disposal, uncovering that no, it wasn't Vessel, or even McIntyre that was behind this all, but instead Mira Troy, otherwise known as Moriarty. She had made a portentous blunder that prompted her personality. Troy exclusively doing all of this to excel, she, as a lady during circumstances such as the present, needed to make her own particular manner, perhaps getting a piece messy along it. Totally evil, as she says it was enjoyable. Being removed, she cleverly says it's a disgrace our dance needed to end. If you need another thing to watch, make certain to look at a portion of our other cool